The woman in the room? Every weekend, Marcia traveled to her husband's house. During the day, everything seemed normal. The birds sang outside, the breeze moved through the trees, and people came and went as usual. But whenever night came, Marcia felt uneasy. She couldn't explain it. She couldn't explain it. It wasn't something she could see or touch. It was just a feeling deep inside her chest, like someone was watching her. The first time it happened, she brushed it off as a strange dream. She dreamed she was lying in bed beside her husband. The room was dark except for a faint light coming through the window. Then she noticed someone standing near the doorway. A woman. The woman didn't speak. She just stood there staring. The look on her face was cold and angry. Marcia sat up. "Who are you?" she asked. No answer. The woman continued staring at her as if she didn't belong there. Suddenly, Marcia woke up, her heart racing. The next morning, she couldn't stop thinking about it. A few weeks later, she stayed at the house again. That night, the dream returned. This time the woman was standing closer to the bed. Marcia immediately recognized the feeling, the anger, the hostility, the silent stare. But something was different. The woman's face had changed. It wasn't the same woman from before, yet somehow Marcia knew it was the same presence. Again, the woman said nothing. Again she stared. And again Marcia woke up feeling disturbed. Months passed. Then came the third dream. This one felt more real than the others. Marcia found herself standing in her bedroom. The room looked exactly as it did in real life. The bed, the curtains, the dresser, everything. Then she saw the woman, standing beside the bed, watching her. The woman's face was different once again, but the feeling remained exactly the same. Marcia looked closer and noticed something strange. The woman looked pregnant. Her belly was swollen as though she was carrying a child. A sudden feeling of fear and anger rushed through Marcia. Without thinking, she looked down. To her shock, she was pregnant too. The room became silent. Neither woman spoke. Marcia's anger boiled over. "What are you doing in my room?" she shouted. The woman's eyes narrowed. Still she said nothing, not a single word, but her expression seemed to say, "You shouldn't be here." Marcia stepped forward. "No," she replied firmly. "This is my room." The woman continued staring. Then slowly, her figure began to fade into the darkness. Before disappearing completely, she gave Marcia one final look. A look filled with resentment. A look that felt like a challenge. Then she was gone. Marcia woke up gasping for air. Her heart pounded loudly. She sat upright in bed, looking around the room. Everything was quiet. Her husband was asleep. The house was still. Yet the dream felt so real that she couldn't shake it. As the sun began to rise, Marcia stared out the window and wondered what it all meant. Was the woman a spirit? Was she a warning? Was she a reflection of fears she carried inside? She didn't know. But one thing was certain. The woman with the changing face wasn't finished with her story. And somewhere deep inside, Marcia knew that the next time she appeared, she would no longer run from the stare. She would be ready to face her.